Hello YouTubers, RVers, and fellow hams. Well, guess what? I'm on the road. This is the last update video. Just a few more things that I wanted to talk about and mention, and then we're going to get into regular video production. The first video I'm going to be doing, and I'm really excited about it, is how to set up the ICOM 7300 on a Raspberry Pi. Pretty easy to do, but I figured I'd cover it. It'll be a nice, easy video to break in the equipment with, and hopefully provide you guys some useful information, for some of you anyway. But anyhow, getting on the road was a couple of months of real hard work, as you know from the other updates. And there at the end I had just a few final things to do. One critical thing was this beast did not have a spare tire. Ooh, I couldn't hit the road without a spare tire. So I had to solve that problem. Hey guys, what a day. It is Thursday. I have just stopped, sorry I'm yelling. I have just driven away from the house, and I stopped at a local salvage yard to get a spare tire. Ford wanted $1,012 just for the rim. Holy crap. So I found Mills Auto Salvage, Truck and Auto Salvage, here just between Fort Wayne and New Haven. And he said, I got you a tire that holds air. Treads aren't that great, but it'll get you from point A to point B if you need it as a spare. And a rim. The rim's a little rusty, but hey, that's okay. You know, I mean, it's holding air. The tire's on it. $85 for the tire and the rim. So, wow. Yeah, Mills Auto and Truck Salvage, just west of New Haven. And one of the guys there, I told him, hey man, your dinner's on me if you help me get that up underneath the back of this thing. So I gave him $20, and he hoisted the tire up on there, and we locked it up in. And the mount on the back of the frame, or the mount on the back of the tire holder, was broken. So I picked up a 2-foot length of chain and a padlock, and we put the chain up over the top and through the middle part that holds the tire and locked it up there good and tight. So yeah, got a spare tire. Now I need to make one quick stop at a bank, which will be interesting, pulling into a shopping center. Driving this thing is interesting. I'll use the word interesting. I'll just say interesting. I think I'll get used to it, but man. So anyway, I'm heading to the bank, and then I'm heading up to visit my sister and my parents up in Michigan. And we'll spend the night up there visiting with them. Come back through Fort Wayne tomorrow for a final dinner with my good friends here and my son. And then we're going to head south, and I'm probably going to make a beeline for Tennessee, and my first spot that I've picked out. Okay, stop at the bank complete. Now I'm going to head out on the highway and head up to visit my folks. Get the hang of driving this thing. It accelerates awfully slow, but you know, I expect that, all this mass. But it just rolls down the road real nice. Just looked at the solar. It's in float charge. So yeah, batteries are fully charged. Of course, the engine was contributing to that while it was running. Sorry, I don't have the dash cam set up yet. I've still got a lot to do. I got to get my GPS mounted in here too. I got the phone mounted up there. It's kind of hard to figure out where to put the GPS without blocking my view though. But I'll work that out. What was I going to tell you? I had something to say. Oh, it was kind of nice. Came out of the bank and I was thinking I'm thirsty. And I was, you know, you got these default behaviors. You know, I was thinking, oh, I got to go find a McDonald's or something I can pull into and get a Coke. Duh. My neighbor gave me a 24 pack of Coke, which is in the fridge, and nice cold Coke. I also had to relieve myself, and again I chuckled because I got in the rig. I just went back and used the bathroom, flushed it, and got a Coke out of the fridge, and I'm hitting the road. So yeah, it's kind of cool taking my house with me. I kind of like this so far. Of course, long ways to go. Anyway, I hope to have the dash cam set up by the end of the weekend when I actually start heading south, and we'll have some footage of me driving, I guess. But I'm feeling a little relieved to actually be rolling. It's been a long 2 months. So, alright, well, time to hit the highway. So far, so good. Oh, wow, look at me. You're only seeing the bottom half of my face. The sun's on me. I missed having a vehicle with cruise control. Kind of dig that. It's kind of nice. So yeah, I'm just rolling down the road about 55 miles an hour. You work a little bit more. I feel the shifts in breeze, you know, and good feedback through the wheel. I actually kind of like that. I think they make dampers for steering, but my neck is so sore. I'm really looking forward to getting a good night's sleep tonight. Anyway, it's not bad at all. It rolls along pretty good. It's a big land barge. You feel like when a truck passes me, I feel the suction and then the pressure. You know, it pushes me out and then it pulls me in, and I compensate without even thinking about it. I've driven a stick shift for years and years, but I have not tried to push the clutch yet. And after a couple of days of visiting with my friends and family, driving up to my sister's and back and getting a feel for the beastie, Serenity, I guess is what we're going to call it, the RV out on the road, it was time. This morning I drove out of Fort Wayne. This is the pivotal moment. I'm getting on I-69 South, leaving Fort Wayne. Goodbye, Fort Wayne. I had a wonderful visit with my family and friends. A nice dinner with my closest friends last night. 105 miles on 69 South. Down to Indianapolis, then we're going to bypass around Indy. I'm going to have to stop and get gas, though. And there's a rest area halfway to Indy, just north of, I think, Anderson. I'll probably stop there, stretch my legs, maybe hop on the internet and take care of a little social media stuff. I mean, now I'm kind of lazy at this point because I don't really have a schedule now. I've done the things I had to do. I've spent the time with the people I needed to spend time with and wanted to spend time with. And as of right now, driving out of Fort Wayne, this is it. I'm officially a nomad. I'm officially on the road and going forward and onward. I won't be coming back for a while. Maybe not until next year. That's kind of strange to think about. Turn on to cruise control. 54 miles an hour. Watching people pass me on the highway. Got the dash cam running. There's probably video from that running when I edit this in the background. So here we go, guys. Yeah, we're on the road. Okay, so here we are at my first overnight at a rest area. I was going to try to get out of Indiana into Kentucky today, but the wind is just crazy. I think I mentioned it in the video clip. 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts all the way through Indianapolis, and now I'm south of Indianapolis. And I was just fighting that the entire time. It's nuts. This thing is just a great big sail. And I'd go past some trees, come past a field, and it would feel like somebody just reached out and shoved the RV, and I had to correct real fast, you know. Oh, it was nerve-wracking, but I made it. I saw this nice rest area, and I decided I'm done for the day. I'm getting pretty worn out fighting the wind. The RV's handling great. In fact, I just had a real nice conversation with a couple that are driving a big Class A, also built on a Ford chassis. They have exactly the same engine as me, the Ford Triton V10. And they've said they've never had any trouble with it. In fact, the guy, he said that he's got another RV at home that's actually a little bit older than mine, just slightly, that has the same engine. And he's never had any trouble with it. He says, you just do the regular maintenance and that engine's real reliable. So, that's 3 sources now that I have that say it's a good engine. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. So anyway, I am going to work on this video that I'm working on right now and get it uploaded for my Patreon supporters. And then we'll push it onto the regular channel in a day or 2. And then we're going to get back to regular video production. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get through Kentucky and down into Tennessee. And I've got a spot that I'm heading for that I'm going to try to camp for a few days at if the weather doesn't get too cold. This cold snap that we're having is horrible. It's getting chilly, getting down close to freezing at night, and I'm trying to stay ahead of that. Ultimately, I want to get deeper into the south. I'm heading for Mississippi, where it's still getting into the 70s, and I'm going to shoot for a week-long camp there. But I'm going to do, when I get stopped tomorrow, hopefully at a nice enough spot, we're going to do our first real Old Tech Guy video on the road. This was the last update video in that series, and now we're going to get back to doing projects. And the first thing is going to be setting up the ICOM 7300 on a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, that's right, I got one. So anyway, thanks for sticking with me through these updates, and hopefully we can get going on regular videos now and have a little fun now that we're actually moving. So till the next one, 73 to the hams. Hopefully see you on the road to the RVers, and keep your wheels to the ground. Nah, that sounds corny, doesn't it? I'm not going to say that. My little inverter's complaining. I'm still working on getting power stuff arranged and set up. Anyway, see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, click to subscribe. Join us on the Facebook channel for discussion about the videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please click to support me on my Patreon page.